Hello everybody. Here are some good questions that I would like to go over of some of them. For example, number 18. So let's go over number 18. And we also can solve number 19 and 21. So they are very similar to the quiz that you're going to take. Quiz and exam that you're going to take next week. All right, for number 18, so we have f of x equal to sine of x and f of a equal to 3 over 5. They're asking us find f of negative a. So we have a sine function. So f of x, this is a function of f, which is sine. If I plug a over here, that means I need to plug a over there. The answer will be 3 over 5. That means f of a, which is equal to sine of a, the answer is 3 over 5. They're asking us what is f of negative a. So f of a is 3 over 5. They're asking us what is f of negative a. F of negative a is sine of negative a. We learn that sine is odd function. We learn that sine of negative theta equal to negative sine of theta, and cosine of negative theta equal to cosine of theta. Cosine is even and sine is odd. So we have sine of negative a. Because sine is odd, then negative gonna go over here. It will be negative sine of a, and sine of a, the answer is 3 over 5. Therefore, the f of negative a will be negative 3 over 5. All right. Let's go for number 19. So number 19, given is sine of, so sorry about this, let me get another layer. So we have sine of theta equal to 5 over 7, and we also know theta is in quadrant 2. They're asking us what is the find the value of the remaining 5 trigonometric functions. So you know we have 6 trigonometric functions. One of them is given, sine is given. So we are looking for cosine of theta. We are looking for tangent of theta. we're looking for cotangent of theta, cosecant of theta, and secant of theta. In your note sheet, so for a question like this, in your note sheet you have cosine of theta is x over r, tangent of theta is y over x, cotangent is x over y, cosecant is reciprocal of sine is r over y, and secant is r over x. So this is happening inside of your note sheet. So you see r, that r should tells you that you need to draw a circle. So we do draw a circle. After drawing circle, we need to draw a right triangle. But which quadrant? They said theta is in quadrant 2. So this is quadrant 2. We randomly make a theta. For example, this is our theta. But we always deal with the reference angle, which is this much. We make a right triangle. And sine of theta is given is 5 over 7, which is y over r. So this is 5, this is 7. We use Pythagorean theorem to solve for x. We have x squared plus 5 squared equal to 7 squared. X squared equal to 7 squared minus 5 squared is 49 minus 25. The answer is 24. X squared equal to 24. X will be plus minus radical 24. So because we are in quadrant 2, cosine here is negative. Therefore, we're dealing with negative radical 24. So before I put radical negative 24 over here, we need to see if we can simplify radical 24. Radical 24 is like a 2 times 12, 2 times 6, 2 times 3. So one pair of 2, and these two going to be inside of radical, so 2 radical 6. So you need to simplify that. So x will be negative 2 radical 6. So now we just need to substitute, we just need to plug it here. So x over r will be negative 2 root 6 over 7. Y over x is 5 over negative 2 root 6. We have radical on the denominator, so you need to do one extra steps. So we need to multiply this by radical 6, radical 6. This will be negative 5 root 6 over 12. Oops. Over 6. Yeah, over 12. Because root 6 times root 6 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. X over y, which is negative 2 root 6 over 5. R over y is 7 over 5. R over x is 7 over negative 2 root 6. You see radical on denominator, you will multiply by the radical part. you should get 7 root 6 over negative 12. So it might take few minutes, but for sure there will be a question like this in your quiz and exam. Number 21, similar. Now we have tangent. So let me go over this as well. For number 21, we're going to have a circle with x and y. But in this case, we have tangent of theta equal to negative 12 over 5. Theta is between pi and pi half. So this is 0, that's pi half. This is pi. This is 3 pi half, that's 2 pi. So between pi half and pi, so again going to be quadrant 2. So you make it, this is our theta, but we are dealing with this reference angle. This will be 90 degree. In your note sheet, you have tangent of theta equal to y over x. So y over x. The way, so the question they put, they put negative here. So that means negative 12 over 5. So you need to make sure that 12, which is y, it will be positive here, and 5, which is x, is negative. So you solve for r squared equal to 12 squared plus negative 5 squared equal to 144 plus 25, 169 is r squared. R will be plus minus 13. R never going to be negative. R is the length of radius. So never deal with the negative here. So r will be 13. So if you're looking for sine of theta, it will be y over r, which is 12 over 13. And similarly, you can solve all of them. Correct?